Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Boldly Goes Modelworks, and this is a build update and a slight build review of Tamiya's 1/35 scale 5cm anti-tank gun or slash pack 38, item number 35392. So we have built it. And let's say it's beautiful yet very frustrating to build. You could say it goes together like I could say it goes together like a mini yacht kit, to be honest. Multiple parts. I mean, obviously all that stuff underneath has to be built. Apologies for the mess. So without further ado, I'll get into the meat of the potatoes, which is the instructions. So it's not scripted, this, but hey ho. Now, the first issue, when you come to this cradle, watch part B28, because mine, this little spigot snapped off, so it's obviously on this one. I've had to drill it, pin, and put a pin in, etc. Okay, that's my first grumble. Secondly, when it comes to fitting this, watch these supports for the shield, because they are very brittle. One of them snap. Okay. Yeah, I had the top one snap. Did have to glue it back together. And obviously fitting it's best. Obviously you can fit the glue, you can basically tack these in, sit it on the front, glue the parts, glue that in, and then shuffle those around a bit to get them to fit. Okay. Then I had fun with the axle. I glued this in upside down, didn't I? That was my fault. Yeah, I had a hell of a job trying to get that off the pivot. So it's obviously we've got some movement there. Obviously this won't move because it's got one of the travel locks in place. Also, mine has got no elevation on it because I just decided not to do that. Again, big bonus points. You've got a breech that works, so you can pose it. Again, you've got lots of little parts. Again, tiny little. You could be so careful when you cut them off the sprue that you don't remove any of the location points. Okay. Again, did build up quite nicely. Building up the gun or the cannon, sliding it in there. Mine does slide about. I did that purely for the gills. So you can in theory take that out. Next page. Now the shields. You've got moving part there. You've got to be careful that part is not glued in. Then you've got the tiniest little locating pins. I mean, they're mini art-esque. To be honest, anyone think this was designed by a mini art designer. Obviously the legs, trail legs. Again, be very careful fitting these parts in. Okay. Note to trim those parts off if you're doing it from the doing it with splay or trail legs. I put the wheel. I put basically set up with a wheel on that. Again, you've got lots of moving parts here, which you don't need, and you've got to decide early on whether you're going to have this as a towing version or a vignette or whatever. Wheels, mercifully, were quite easy to build. And then you've got your what's it thing. Be careful of that light. You can put that glue that on the wrong way. I did. You should have some fit issues when you put this on the shield, lower shield in place. So I did steps to intent. So all that part, ignore that one. So 22. Fiddly little gun lock to glue in. That is a pain in the arse to get in there. Getting that to sit right, good luck. Then obviously you can choose to put the gun at higher or lower. There. Gun lock, if I'd had it up further up, I'd have put it into the back of the but obviously I didn't want to, so I'm planning to remove the gun with the bits of the spare wheel. This bit is like pisses around in the wind, it's loose, don't know why, but they made this up as a spare wheel. Then you've got to try and get these fiddly little clamps on there and there. It's like you've got to wrestle them into submission, basically. And then obviously once you glue that in back, it tends to solidify, makes it quite solid like that. And obviously B46 is probably the smallest part known to man. You've got to have your optivisor on there for that bit. So yeah, I have built her. Yes, I've got to paint her at some point. Probably be tomorrow or the next day. What do I think of it? I think to be honest, it's a lovely kit, but it's not a shake and bake kit because it's got so many small parts. When you've got the tow hook, that's 3 pieces. I mean, is it mini art or not? I think what we need to have a look at, we need to have a secondary look at the pack 35 kit, which I've got. Is it pack 35? Oh, pack 35 and 36 kit. The instructions for this is going to confuse you. I'll leave the parts in the box. So basically, you've got a lot less to do. For something that essentially looks the same. I'm just absolutely baffled why Tamiya went to all this trouble to bring out a new one that's more complicated. Far more complicated, sadly. So yeah, on that bombshell, it's had me scratching my head, to be honest. So I paused it there. I'm just going to take this part off and try and remove a barrel. I'll see you in a minute. Right, I've extracted the barrel. You have to remove that part, fortunately. Obviously you can't remove the barrel if it's in the full upright position for transport, but obviously you can see the barrel here. Focus. There we go. With that piece, and then you slide it in like that. So, but you have to look at this kit and think, well, it's nice that Tamiya go to the trouble of making something detailed, but does it need to be as detailed as this kit is? Because I'm not really sure. Put your thoughts in the comment section, will you? So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye for now.